Baruch Hashem, today is day number 274 of our daily study of Rambam, Sefer, HaMitzvos. And yesterday, in the 3 chapters a day study track of Mishnah Torah, we started a new section of halachas, Hilchas Zchia Umatana, which, as I explained yesterday, that means taking ownership over ownerless property and receiving ownership of property through a gift. Okay, so we're in the book called Kinyan. There are 14 books of Mishnah Torah, so now we're in the book of Kinyan. Kinyan means acquisition. Now, the previous section of halachas we had is what was called mechira. Mechira means selling. Selling is in the book of Kinyan, acquisition, because selling something is one way where you transfer ownership of property, whether it's movable property or real estate. But buying and selling is one way to make a new owner. All right, now we're in Zchia Matana, which is not buying and selling. It's, like I mentioned, taking ownership over that which is ownerless, what we call hefker, or receiving it as a gift from the previous owner. There are no specific mitzvahs of the 613 mitzvahs that correspond to this subject matter. So what we're doing, I explained this yesterday, is we're going to repeat the mitzvah that we studied while we were doing Hilchas Mechira, the laws of buying and selling, because it is as close as we can get, and there is overlap. In other words, some of the rules for how do you transfer ownership from a seller to a buyer will also apply to transferring ownership from that which is ownerless to a new owner, or that which had an owner, but the owner gifts that property to a new owner. Okay, so here we go. Positive Commandment 245 is the mitzvah to follow the Torah's rules regarding the transfer of ownership in buying and selling. Again, we're not learning buying and selling right now, but it's as close as we can get, and there is overlap as far as the mechanisms of transfer of ownership. In other words, let me put this in very simple terms. How do you know that something has actually transferred ownership? Let's give an example. Something is ownerless. Somebody says, "Oh, I'll take it." Well, what does it mean, I'll take it? He just said, "I'll take it." It's his now, and now if somebody else goes and takes it, they're stealing from the guy who said, "I'll take it." Is just saying, "I'll take it," enough to claim ownership of something that's ownerless? Or somebody says, "I'm giving you a gift," and you say, "Thank you very much." And then a minute later, the guy says, "You know what? I realized that I'm not giving you the gift." Well, is he allowed to back out at this point after he's told you he's giving it to you and you verbally said thank you for the gift? In other words, I'm not going to answer these questions right now, but this is the way we need to be thinking. At what point does the transfer actually occur? And when does it become binding on either party or both parties? You get what we're trying to learn here? Okay, fine. So we're going to be learning this same mitzvah, positive 245, every day as we go through the laws of Zchia Matana. I think there are 12 chapters total, so that means 4 days of this. We did yesterday, we did today. We've got 2 more days, so we'll try to give you a little bit more information about this aspect of Jewish law over the next couple of days. We'll see you then, God willing.